Hello, 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 everybody. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, where's my stuff? Okay, here it is right here. Let me make sure I am. Is this the right one? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Here it is. Do this. Okay, hello, 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 everybody. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to my subscribers and those who watch my videos. I have not been on here so long and in so long, and I do not plan on being on here long because I bet a girl is tired. I'm going to bed. Anyhow, so um, as you can see by the title, BV, Corey Holcomb, and ED. Three good topics. Three good topics. First, I'm going to start with the BV, of course, because it's a lot of ladies out here um, that think they have BV. I'm seeing um, so many videos made by women. I see some posts on Facebook about how do you get rid of BV. Um, Women are on here making Facebook videos about how women smell and they smell fishy and how can you walk around smelling like that and you know I think there was even a story. I think I addressed it. No, it was a Facebook um it was a Facebook video. um I think it was either a girl or a guy telling a story about how he took this girl out. He was going to take her out on a date, and she smelled up the whole car. She went in the gas station bathroom, bought some wipes from the gas station, and went to the gas station bathroom to try to clean herself. Made the smell worse. Then there were stories about how he heard from his friends that she stunk up somebody's whole house, different things of that nature. So I kind of wanted to address that because um, you do not have BV. Let me. You do not have BV, ladies. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. But you know what we got to do first. 100%, 100%. Looking good, battery talking to you so much. My phone feeling warm. What's going on? What's going on? Temperature rising. My phone getting warmer by the minute. I think it's smoking. Where's the ice? Should I put my phone in a bag of rice to bring it back to life? I got my charger. I got my charger. 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 Charger, charger, charger. Ooh, charger, charger, charger. Ooh, charger, charger, charger. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love those ladies. I love those ladies. Okay. So here we go. Ladies, you do not have BV. I'm going to tell you what it is. Your clothes are not clean. I'm going to say it again. You do not have BV. Your clothes are not clean, especially if you're shoving them all in the same washer. And you know what? Technically, it doesn't even matter if you don't shove them all in the washing machine. Your clothes are just simply not being clean. So let me tell you what's happening. What's happening is that you are washing your clothes, using these different soap powders and things, you think your clothes are getting clean. Surface dirt, yes. Surface, you know, odor, yes. However, when you wear your underwear, when you wear your clothes without underwear, what happens is that ladies, we sweat down there. Um, different times of the month we have discharge. I'm gonna keep it 100. We have discharge. We have our cycle. We have our underwear that we wear on our cycles, different things of that nature. So this is what happens. What happens is you wash the clothes, you put them in the dryer, you can smell them. They smell clean. But I'm going to tell you, as soon as you put those underwear on and you start walking, that friction, that heat, it's almost like putting um, some cooked chicken in the oven to heat it up. It gets warm down there, it gets hot, um, and the odor just starts to emit as if you're cooking something. So, same thing when you wear those underwear. If you like have an accident, you start your cycle, you didn't have a panty liner on, or you're wearing those underwear during your cycle, because I know women still like to be cute and stuff on their cycle. When you're wearing those underwear on your cycle, same thing. We're gonna keep it 100. When you're on your cycle, before, during, couple days after, sort of kind of like smells like fish. And as the longer it sits, smells like fish. You get that metallic smell. So what happens is when you wear those underwear, you're basically um, all that friction, all that warmth and heat down there. It's almost as if you're just cooking your underwear, and whatever is in there, it's being cooked. And of course, when you cook something, it starts to smell. The house starts to smell like food. So anyway, I'm going to show you what you need to do, what you need to use, and you need to, and you can use this for anything. If you want to get, let me find it. If you want to get blood off of your clothes, blood off of your underwear, if you want to, if you can spray it on the carpet, you can spray it on whatever it is you want to spray it on. And it will literally take all the odor out of your clothes. You will not be able to, um, it's like your clothes are clean. So I'm just going to show you guys this because this is good to purchase. You can spray it on I'm telling you, spray it on the crotch of your underwear, spray it on the crotch of your pants, any pants, underwear, shorts, different things of that nature you want to get a good clean from, to where it's your clothes aren't smelling when you put them on. Get this stuff right here, OxyClean Max Force. So what you do is you spray it on your clothes. You can spray it on the armpits of your shirts. Sometimes you put on your shirts, you go out for a little while, you think you're musty. You're not musty. It's that your clothes are not clean. Your shirt is not clean. You can sometimes put on your socks. You can spray this on your socks. You can spray this on your boyfriend's socks. You know how they be having them rank smelling feet after a long day of work. Their feet be sweating. It kind of stink. You can spray it in their shoes when you wash their shoes. As long as you spray it wherever you want odor to disappear, and let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then wash your clothes, no more problems. You'll start to see, damn, it wasn't me. Damn, I don't have BV. Damn, I'm running to the doctor every once a month thinking I have BV, thinking this man that gave me BV, thinking this man is cheating and he no, it is your clothes. If you take a shower and put on a nightgown, not pajama pants, but a nightgown, you don't smell anything. BV, if you have BV, you will smell BV whether you have clothes on or not. If you only smell it when you put your clothes on, you're like, damn, I still have a fucking shower. And I'm walking down the street or walking up down the stairs or I'm walking around the job. And it's like, what is that? It is not you. It is your clothes. Get you this OxyClean. Not, I'm the one, this one, the one in a spray bottle, not this detergent and stuff like that. This right here. Let me see if it makes it bigger. This right here. You need to get this, very inexpensive, and spray it on the crotch of your clothes. And that's every time you take your clothes off to wash them, spray it on the crotch of your clothes, let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour, and wash your clothes. Problem solved. You do not have BV. So when I had mentioned that girl that went on a date with the guy who was going to take her out, and she was smelling up the whole car. It wasn't her. It was her clothes. Her whatever underwear she had on wasn't clean, right? When the ladies are talking about you should not be walking around smelling like fish. You don't smell like, well, you do smell like fish, but it's not your actual person. It is your clothes. If you are wearing pants that you had on while you were on your cycle, if you have shorts on when you were on your cycle, those clothes are going to smell like fish. You have to use this stuff to clean your clothes. I can't stress it enough. Test me. Test my theory. Spray this, get this stuff, spray it on your clothes. If any women are watching this, just pass it around as a general FYI. Stop running to the doctor. Stop thinking that you have to buy all these feminine products, all this Vagisil feminine wash and Summer's Eve feminine. You don't need that stuff, ma'am. You do not stink. It is your clothes. Okay. Just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Um, Let me share this tab. Yeah, this one. You can buy a spray bottle. You can buy they come in bigger sizes where you can refill your spray bottle. But like I said, A1 product. I got some I have curtains downstairs. And so I don't know, somebody in my house got some blood on the curtain. So I have this stuff and I sprayed it on the curtain and I just kind of rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, disappeared. Okay, disappeared. Get this stuff, 100%. It works. If I could get paid to do a commercial, but I'm gonna make them some free money. Anyway, get that, problem solved. Okay, listen, listen, man. This Corey Holcomb, is that how you say his name? My God, my. Listen, I don't like neither of them, and I can't really say I don't like neither of them, but um, I don't agree with either of them. However, what is this? However, let me try that. What is that? Okay. However, um, Anton was wrong. Corey was wrong. They both used, I guess, you could say a metaphor. When Corey said, "You kiss the ass of white people," and Corey said, "You suck the dick of black people." Now he was neither of them meant it in the literal sense. Anton is not going and literally kissing white people's ass. He didn't mean Corey was going around literally sucking black people's dick because everybody, we know black women don't have dicks. However, here's where the breakdown came in at. Anton, when he speaks, he means what he says, metaphorically speaking or not. He is strong in his convictions. He tells you how he feels, no filter, no fucks given. Um, and that's that. Corey is the same type of person, but he's in the joking sense, right? But he means what he says. He just tells them as jokes, right? Um, Corey is hood. Anton is a little bougie, right? In the hood, you do not tell a straight man or a straight man that you don't know is he could be on the down low. Them the same. They react the same way. Them down low men react the same way as a straight man react. You cannot tell a hood nigga anything about sucking anything. Them hood niggas don't suck on lollipops. They don't suck on nothing. They don't want to be told that they dick sucking. That is the ultimate insult, the ultimate disrespect, and telling a straight man that you are asking for trouble. We all say kissing ass, kissing ass. You kissing ass, you kissing ass. I think that Anton gonna say what he want to say. He gonna say what he wants to say, but he should have just said no. You kiss black people's ass. You kissing the ass of black people, and it would have kept it on an even level. However, Anton went on Corey's show with something to prove. See, Corey is proven already. He has his fame. He put in his work on the stage. He climbed his way up. Um, he had to work hard to get where he is. Right? Nobody gave him anything. So he's protecting his brand, and Anton's little brand, he's of course protecting his brand. However, however, when you are a celebrity like Corey, you have to be careful when you let the little guy on your show. When you let the little guy on your show that has built his way up through social media from sitting on his ass. Hey, I'm just as non-sugar coated as the rest of you motherfuckers. When you have these people, that these social media uh, stars that have this small group of people who only listen to them because they ain't got shit better to do in life, not really interested in their content, just some place to come and play around like people play with church. It's just a social gathering. And ain't shit really being, relayed to the public that anybody can really benefit from. Um, a lot of times that they want you to support some shit that they selling. They just get on here and And hey, in all fairness, hey, it is what it is. However, when you are a celebrity, you do not let the little guy on your show. You keep the little guys away from you. You have built your shit, hard work, sweat, tears, rejection, booze, your show sucked, all that kind of stuff like that. When you have gotten yourself to the top, you done put in the work, you retire from the work, you still got your stardom, you doing your own thing now. You can't let the little guy, and you can't let the little guys in your space. Stick with your family, friends, celebrities, different things of that nature, or just do your own shit, right? Now, another thing I'm gonna tell you guys that set Corey off, because it set me off too when I heard the shit. I was like, now you real being disrespect. You really disrespectful. When he said, I think her name is Darlene. Don't be mad at me if I don't if her name ain't Darlene, but the little chick he rides with on his show. I thought it was very disrespectful to say that Darlene backs down from Corey. No, they have a mutual respect. Now that's just like saying when Anton was rocking with the Lapeef show, all of the motherfuckers in the background got together and was like, we all gonna stay on topic. We all have to put out the same message in sync, the broads and the niggas. It was that fit feminine and friendly shit. Nobody was challenging each other on the show. They was all having discussions about women this, women that, you know, women this and women that. Even the women going in on the women. Everybody in sync. Nobody arguing. Why should Corey's show be any different? Why would he? It's not called Corey Holcomb 5150, the fucking debate show. No, this is a topic I'm putting out here. I'm going to discuss it. Everybody's going to give their opinion on it, but we still all going to be on the same page. So why the fuck would Darlene sit on Corey's show and fucking argue and challenge him? Number one, it's not her show. Number two, they rock like that. His views are her views. So why would she sit there and argue with the fucking host of the damn show? We're here to have a discussion. We agree. The bitch look funky. She agree. I agree. So we gonna talk about the bitch looking funky, being funky. The nigga is stupid. She agree. I agree. So we all gonna talk about the nigga being stupid. So I thought it was very disrespectful to call her out like that, and you don't know her. Number one, obviously you watch a lot of the show. Try to pretend like you don't, but you watch a lot of the show in order to be able to come to that uh, determination or to be able to make that judgment. So you was just out of pocket on that man's show, and you know, like I said, you have to be careful. The little guy try to come to your show and try to tear your shit up, especially he was right. When Corey was like, when you out with a woman and who is this woman? Like who? I was like, what is he talking about? And then at the end of the show, or at the end of the argument or whatever, when he was like, get your bitch ass out of here and take your bitch with you. I was like, oh, Anton bought a woman with him and Corey wasn't rocking with that. You got a wife that you be promoting 10 toes down, and yet you hanging out with a bitch in another state and your wife ain't there. Like, that's so disrespectful. I wouldn't give a fuck who the bitch is. Right? I don't care. If you're standing 10 toes on your own on your show, what are you doing in another state, in another place, in another nigga's face with a bitch that's not your wife, or with a woman that's not your wife? Very disrespectful. He don't bring that shit to my show. So it seems like Corey was like not feeling the shit from the beginning, so he already felt some type of way. And then apparently, Anton asked if the woman could be on his show. Corey's like, I don't know that. I don't know her. I don't fuck with everybody like that. I'm letting you on my show because you have some sort of notoriety amongst your viewers and your Patreon and different things of that nature. You got a little bit of motion going, right? You social media has made you a little, gave you a little notoriety. You've been on, different news shows and different things of that nature. But however, you ain't got no pull over here, and we don't rock like that. We don't bring random bitches, especially when we got wives, and embarrass our wives like that. I'm standing firm on that one right there. I probably would have been a little pissed off too. Like, you sit up on here, you brag about, you know, your wife being a virgin when you met her, and this, that, and the third, and like, like what? And then I saw some picture of him, and I guess it was him and the lady or whatever. They were sitting somewhere, and he was all in close on her. He looked like he was a nigga that never got females, never got beautiful females until he got some money. Now he got some money. Of course, money comes, and so do the bitches. So, and then of course the bitches that's trying to grow their platform and shit, they all on your nuts and different things of that nature. So you don't know if the bitch is real or not, right? And he was acting thirsty. He looked like he was thirsty, and so he traveling with some broad that's not his wife. Nah, that you no, you made yourself look bad like that. And then, like he said, like Corey said, this backboard costs millions. Like, you're not gonna come and tear my shit up, but that's what the little man do. He come and he try to tear your shit down. He don't come try to build it up. He come trying to tear it down. Um, I don't. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't feeling that. Like I said, I don't like either one of them. But when it come time to pick a side on what's wrong or what's right, I have to go with Corey on that one because yeah, that was very disrespectful. That was very disrespectful. I think Anton got a little too comfortable on another man's platform. If you're not a hood nigga, you should not be around any hood niggas. Stay in your lane, in your zone with the other bougie niggas you hang around with, or the little basketball, high school basketball, college basketball. Never, not from the hood niggas. Stick around, stay with those. You cannot not be a hood nigga and go around hood niggas because you don't know how to carry yourself, right? You'll get mashed up. And I think if it was if it was not for Corey having a platform that he has and being who he is, I think he would have smashed. But he had to, you know, the the bougie came out of Corey. He was like, wait a minute, let me think this through. He had some forethought. Like, if I pop this nigga in his lip, number one, we're gonna my whole setup gonna get torn down, it's gonna get tore up. Then I'm gonna get sued. Then I'm gonna lose my show. I'm gonna lose, what I've built, my reputation, and different things of that nature. And he wasn't going for that. Anton talking about let's take it outside. Like, how old are you, dude? You sit here, you apologize to the man, which wasn't genuine. It was just some bullshit. You wasn't genuine. And then you talking about let's take it outside, let's take it out back. Like, how old are you? Like, are you in high school? Don't you have a wife and a daughter at home? Shouldn't you be carrying yourself in a different fashion? You do not say those things to a hood nigga. You could clown around all day with the bougie softies. They know you don't mean no harm. But those is shooting words when it comes to a black man in the hood telling him that he sucked dick. We don't do that. We don't do that. So anyway, that was just my take on that. Like I said, I don't want to be on here long, so I just wanted to kind of like give my take on it. Y'all know I don't say much about beef and drama on the internet, but I just kind of thought that was real disrespectful because I'm, I consider myself to be a hood chick, and I've built myself up. I had to work hard. I had to stand 10 toes down on what I believe in. I still do till this day, and it's tough. It's tough when you don't have life insurance policies from your deceased parents and inherited businesses and homes and money and shit like that. It's tough when you gotta get it out the mud, when you gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's hard. That shit ain't fun. I mean, it's worth it. It puts you in a different mindset to where I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not about to let you tear me down. I'm not about to let you tear down the shit that I've built up. Go fuck up somebody else shit that don't give a fuck about themselves. How about you do that? Go fuck with somebody that already don't give a fuck about themselves, that they shit is already fucked up and they don't know what to do. Go fuck up they shit some more. Don't come over here trying to fuck up my shit because I work hard for it. Go find you somebody else to fucking play with. Okay? Do that. Cause I guarantee you're not gonna have no fun over here. Okay? But anyway, yeah. So, like I feel strong about that too. But stay away from the little guy. Stay away from, these motherfuckers who don't appreciate what they have, disrespect people at every turn. I kind of say I don't have a filter. I don't sugarcoat things, but that's in my personal life. In my business life, as long as you don't disrespect me, I'm gonna keep it cordial. I'm gonna keep it respectful. Like I always say, I give respect first. You don't even have to respect me. I don't need your respect. You know why? Because I respect myself. I'm a firm believer that the way you treat people is the way you treat yourself. The way you talk to people is the way you talk about yourself. The way you feel towards people, that's the way you feel about yourself. So I guarantee you 100% every single fucking day you see a smile on my face, you see me saying something nice to someone or about someone, unless you just a dumb fucking idiot and can't get past it. Yeah, I'm gonna say how I feel. But there's not a fucking day that goes by that I do not smile. You know why? Because I'm happy with myself. I love myself. I have I have come I have built something out of nothing, right? I've had my own trials and tribulations, and I be goddamn a bitch can still fucking smile. You know why? Because I'm a genuinely happy fucking person, and I want to see good happen to everybody. But you got them motherfuckers out there who just they got mommy issues, they got daddy issues, they got boyfriend issues, girlfriend issues, wife issues, husband. You know what? Throw all that shit in the garbage and be happy for once, right? But anyway, everybody's not built like that. Everybody can't go. But on this, I'm gonna end it on this note with Corey. Keep them little people away from your shit, away from your castle, because they don't come to build, they come to destroy. They come to build some kind of fame off of your name, off of your platform, and off of disrespecting you, right? If you went to Anton's platform and told him he sucked dick, he would have been ready to fight. Like how you gonna just come to my show and say something like that? I don't care if I cussed you out. You still supposed to show a certain amount of respect, nigga, because you in my fucking house. But that goes to show you that they don't care. They don't respect your shit. Answer the questions like you got some motherfucking sense. Have some sort of restraint. You in another motherfucker's house. Mind your fucking manners if your mama and daddy taught you any. In the show and then go the fuck home. But like I said, you have to be careful because people come to get views and subscribers off your shit. But anyway, okay, so my last topic. So I was on Facebook because y'all know I be out here in these Facebook streets faithfully every day. So this guy, I think I did a video on him. I think it's Mr. 170 or 150 or 50. So I don't know. Well, whatever. He was on Facebook. And he was like, he was like, what would y'all do? What would you do? I was like, oh shit, here we go. So apparently it was a story from these relationship counselors or whatever, therapists or whatever you want to call them, internet relationship therapists. They be having some good points though. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to them sometimes. So anyway, the lady had asked a question. She wasn't present. I think it was just something. I don't know if he was reading or he was getting the hypothetical from somebody else or whatever, whatever. So anyway, he was like, he was like, oh no, the lady said she had been married for 75 days. This is where it came from. Yeah. So she said that she had been married for 75 days. Or I might be getting into confusion. Y'all listen, I'm tired. I'm gonna just get to the point because I don't remember who the fuck said it. But anyway, the story, it goes like this. The lady met this guy. They were both in their 50s. She was in her 50s, he was in his 50s. And so he was really a really cool cat. Um, Good communication skills, emotionally intelligent, you know, mentally stable, just like the perfect guy, communicated well, did everything nice. And so, and then even waited, you know, they had both agreed that they weren't going to have sex until they got married. So I guess they were like, I don't know, dating or whatever for 2 years without having sex. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. So anyway, the lady said that on their wedding night, you know, he couldn't get it up. And so she thought it was just, oh, he's just nervous, you know, it's our wedding. Bitch, 50 years old, that nigga ain't nervous. He done had so much pussy in his life. What the fuck is he nervous about? Right? Anyway, I tell you, they'll make more excuses for a nigga than I don't know, crushed ice. But anyway, the so after that, you know, after I guess the honeymoon or whatever, wedding night and shit like that, he still couldn't get it up. So finally, he had to admit to her that he had erectile dysfunction. So they were saying, okay, what would you do? Motherfucker, get a goddamn divorce, leave. What the fuck you mean? What would I do? Like if I'm getting married and I'm in my 50s, nigga, that mean I still like dick. What are you talking about? I still want to get my back, you know what I'm saying, blown out in the bedroom. Like, what are you talking about? What would I do? Nigga, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Now, and I actually commented under this video. This is exactly what I said. I'm getting a divorce. I'm got an annulment, whatever the fuck it is. I'm getting it because number one, you were deceptive. You did not tell me you had erectile dysfunction. That is something that I need to know because that affects me mentally, physically, emotionally, and sexually. So how you just gonna leave that big ass piece of the puzzle out of the game, right? And so then I said, now Think about it. Really, 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 really think about it. If you go back and think about all the niggas you done dated and think about all the niggas you done had sex with, how many of them motherfuckers was communicative? How many of them motherfuckers was emotionally intelligent? How many of them motherfuckers listened to you? How many of them motherfuckers asked you about yourself? How many of them were really mentally invested in you and really getting to know? None of them. None. Even the motherfucker you probably married. None. Not even that motherfucker. None. So all of a sudden, all of a sudden you beat this 50-year-old man, this man in his 50s, and all of a sudden, oh my god, niggas is great communicators now. What? Niggas want to know all about a bitch now. What? Nigga is emotionally intelligent. What? He opening doors and pulling out chairs. What? Never. Oh my god, he is such a unicorn. Oh my god, I have found the one. Oh my god, he is so sweet. Oh my god, he asked me about himself. Bitch, if you don't wake the fuck up, these niggas don't give a goddamn about your favorite color. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care about none of that stuff. They want to fuck, point blank, period. Nothing in the sentence. They could give a goddamn about anything you like. They don't give a shit about anything you say. Matter of fact, they don't want to even hear you talk. They just want you to fucking drop them and bend over or spread them. So if that wasn't a motherfucking red flag, I don't know what is. And that as a 50-year-old broad, she's so goddamn mesmerized that a nigga don't want to fuck until he get married. She went into stupid mode. It was like her fucking brains just shut down. And then you mean to tell me a nigga about to go 2 years without fucking? Oh, girl, bye. Girl, bye. That nigga's balls to be bluer than the police lights. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, right? But anyway, I said, listen, the only time a man is gonna be like, oh, I don't want to have sex, I want to get to know you. Girl, his dick can't get hard. He got erectile dysfunction. Let's cut the shit. Cut the bullshit. The nigga's dick can't get hard. He done fucked so much and he done fucked his dick dead. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with me. But anyway, you supposed to leave that motherfucker. So and this is why I say that. Meet a guy, be looking good, in shape, looking good in your little black dress, looking hot in your apple bottom jeans, looking sweet in your tank top, all that shit. Meet a nigga at your best and then tell him your pussy don't work. He gone. He's gone. He's gone. So go play with somebody else. Tell these niggas your pussy don't work and see what happens. See what happens. I met this guy. I told him I don't suck dick. I never heard from him again. Yeah, I have to excuse my French. I'm tired, and I'm just keeping it 100. I told the nigga I don't suck dick. I never heard from him again. Yeah, tell him your pussy don't work, and tell him you don't suck dick, and you are out of the running as this nigga's next abused model. Same thing. Marry a nigga. Oh no, I don't want to have sex until we get married, and he all for that, but he gonna still screw some other bitches while he waiting on your stupid ass, and then and then get married on your wedding night. Tell him your vagina don't work. girl, that nigga moving out the next day. He gonna be like, bitch, what? Why you didn't tell me that before you? He would have went off on her, bitch. Why you didn't tell me that? You had me sitting here waiting for you for 2 years. You gonna have me marry you, and then you gonna tell me I can't get no pussy? So my thing is that show these niggas the same kind of disrespect they showed your ass when you was interested in them. Show them that same motherfucking disrespect when they dick don't work and they expect you to fucking feel sorry for them. Don't be her. I am not her. Don't do not be her. I am not her. See what the truth of the matter is that this nigga is sexless. So he want to lock somebody down so that they can be sexless with him. Nigga, don't nobody want to be fuckless with you. And not saying that we want to go around screwing everybody in the goddamn town, but nigga, when we want to fuck, we want to fuck. What we gonna do with a limp dick? Nothing. Like, why do I have to be sexless because you're sexless? No, what you need to do is you need to go join the monastery, the monk monastery, where they don't use that. Find some type of spiritual guidance, healing, direction, life, and leave people that like to fuck alone. Period. You got a lot of these niggas out here with erectile dysfunction, duping bitches, taking Viagra, and then there's plenty of them who they think don't work at all, and they still out here trying to get. Now they want to be in a fucking relationship. Now they want to be married and expect for somebody to. Two people getting together in a relationship ain't nothing about fucking anyway. Eat, sleep, shitting, and fucking. Like what the hell else? The only way a man will stay with a woman or get with a woman or be with a woman or entertain a woman whose vagina doesn't work is if she got something he needs: a car, a place to stay, some money. You know what I'm saying? Same with a woman. The only reason a woman would be with a man knowing that he had erectile dysfunction is because she needs him for something: car, money, place to stay. What? We're just gonna keep it 100. We're not gonna start playing and faking like, love is in the air all of a fucking sudden. No. So that would have been a red flag to me. The nigga is communicative. He communicates well. He wants to know all about me. He wants to wait until we get married. I have heard on so many podcasts these niggas ain't waiting for shit. They want to know if the vagina is like the great Pacific Ocean. If is it wide like the Pacific Ocean, or is it wet like the Pacific Ocean? They ain't marrying shit they ain't had sex with. Bullshit. Unless they know you are a virgin or your body count is extremely low. And you have to prove that. But they ain't marrying shit that they ain't screwed already to see what it's about. So all that other bullshit, all that he communicates well and he no, miss me with that bullshit. I would have peeped that pronto. Like I said, I think I said in one of my other videos, one day they can get it up, the next day they can't. One day the Viagra work, the next day the Viagra don't work. So you might be sitting up here thinking, oh, this nigga don't care about me, or this nigga that. No, bitch, his dick can't get hard. He ain't got shit for you if he ain't got no dick, and he know it. So, no. Now, what I did say was, now he's in his 50s, she's in her 50s. If he would have been upfront with her and would have said, hey, listen, I think you're a cool girl, even though I still wouldn't believe the shit. I think you're a cool girl. I like you a lot. Um, But before we go any further, I just want to let you know that I have erectile dysfunction. Like you know, I wasn't such a good person in my life, but now that I can't fuck, now that I can't have sex, I'm starting to appreciate the presence and the companionship of a woman without the sex getting in the way. Now, if, if he would have been up front and say, hey, my shit don't, the plumber don't work, it can't be fixed. Give her the option to say, well, I'm not the shiniest thing in the store anymore either. You know what I'm saying? I could pretty much take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I've never, pretty much women, we're not all about sex anyway. We're more about companionship. So, I mean, hey, we can do other things. You know what I'm saying? We can do other things. Um, but I dig you. I like you. I like you as a person. You seem like a cool guy. Different things of that nature. We can get to know each other a little bit, some more and see how things go. And then if he proves to be, you know, who he say he is and great communicator and all that shit, now that I know his dick don't get hard, because that was a lot of faking. But if he's up front, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and she decides to marry him, and he wanna he wanna get in the bed to see if it work and it don't work, then no, don't leave, stay, because you knew what you was getting into. And as a matter of fact, she wouldn't have not have married you if she didn't genuinely love you and care about you and want to see the best for you, even though you can't have sex. So it's two different ways to go about that. So either the guy is honest up front, so it's a smile now, a cry now, smile later, or it's a smile now, or no, it's a cry now and smile later, or a smile now and cry later. Be upfront, cry now, get married, smile later. Don't be upfront and smile, all happy, cheesy, communicative, and emotionally intelligent and shit. Get married, dick don't work, now you cry. Because I'm not saying you don't divulge an important piece of that. I'm not I'm getting a divorce. Fuck that on grounds of erecting erectile erectile what do they call that? What, irreconcilable differences, erectile differences. But anyway, yeah. So, but on a serious tip, no, I'm not making fun of men that have erectile dysfunction. I am making fun of the ones that who are not upfront with it and who think they're going to be deceptive and think that you're supposed to be deceptive, pull a woman into your misery, and then spring it on her at the last minute when it's too late to turn around and back out. I think I'm laughing at you because that was dumb. You should have been upfront with her, even if you had to write it to her in a letter. If you don't want to say it, write it to her in a letter. Give it to her in a card with an expensive box of chocolates. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe a tennis bracelet or something in there as a gift. Who knows, a diamond necklace, some shit like that. And let her know. And say, hey, I understand if you don't want to see me anymore. But, I am, a little lonely and look for some companionship. But if it, listen, I know, fuck that. Hell no, because he ain't gonna have, these men ain't gonna have no kind of fucking sympathy for you if your vagina don't work. So no, if you told a motherfucker all I could do is pee out of my vagina, that's it. Can't nothing go in. Out only, one way only. He's gonna lose your number, and he gonna tell other niggas your vagina don't work. So no, miss me with that bullshit. Don't have no sympathy for these niggas. If you have erectile dysfunction and you ain't married, that means you did a whole lot of fucking and drinking and partying in your life, and that's the consequences. So don't sit up here and try to make somebody suffer the consequences of your actions with you. And on that note, y'all, it is 11:06 p.m. I'm going to bed. You guys have yourself a wonderful time. Like I said, for the ladies, get yourself that OxyClean Max Force. It's good at getting stains out of everything, your carpet, your bed, your couch, your clothes, your comforters, whatever, wherever, whatever. Um, it cleans your bathroom really good, even though it's a laundry stain remover. It cleans your bathroom really good. I mean, you this shit is multi-purpose. So get yourself some. You do not have BV. You will start to see a difference when you start using this product. Um, and you'll start to be more confident and feel a lot more better about yourself. Okay. Corey Holcomb 5150. Keep them little niggas away from your show. Keep them little niggas away from you and your peoples. Okay, I might not like what you say. I peek in and out on your show every now and again because I do respect you as a comedian. I do respect you as a man. So keep these little wannabes away from your shit and away from your people. I kind of feel like he you let him into your circle. You put everybody at risk. Don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again. Um, I can tell Darlene cares about you. Y'all, you motherfuckers, y'all traumatized that lady, that beautiful lady. Don't do that shit no more. Keep these little motherfuckers out your space, off your show. All these niggas with erectile dysfunction, you should have chose better, and you shouldn't have fucked everything in your path, and your dick will probably still be working. Peace.